Alrighty, we are some jet setters today, aren't we? We are going to be going to a new gym, as I mentioned yesterday, right after the workout. And this new gym is going to be, dare I say it, the freaking free land. I mean, it is going to be a really nice gym, to say the least. I mean, they got all the amenities. They got steam room, sauna, super nice equipment. I think they even have a posing room. I mean, this gym is just going to be the works. Now, I do want to be frank. Actually, I want to be Christian, but that's for another story. I want to be frank. This will not be home. Most likely, this will not be the home gym. I mean, we might add a membership because it's downtown and I live downtown. So, I mean, you get that convenience factor, and then it's also just a really freaking nice gym. I'm looking for a place that's going to be offering, a lot of amenities, but at the same time, I mean, the biggest thing for me, nice equipment, good atmosphere, surrounded by like-minded people, people who are generally just kind and also driven, because you could have, a really kind person, but not really that disciplined. And then on the other side of things, you could have, a really disciplined person, but just a freaking dick. So we want to be right in the middle with all of that. But anyways, we are en route. So I think we're going to be meeting up with a friend and client of mine. He's a super cool cat. He wanted to kind of give me a tour of this gym because this is going to be his home gym. Now, I think it's going to be an interesting workout, to say the least, because for one, we're hitting legs, so it's going to be a freaking intense nervous system setting off type workout. But then dose, man, it's just going to be a totally different environment. I have no idea what to expect other than what's on my plan for training. So I think if I had to predict, I haven't looked at the plan yet, but if I had to predict, we're probably going to be doing something along the lines of leg extension, leg curl, inner thigh, and then we'll probably have some sort of leg press or squat. Now, I haven't barbell squatted, at least barbell back squatted, in quite a while. I mean, it's been a freaking minute since I've gotten under the bar and just really gone ham. And, it's kind of sad because I gotta say, squat is probably my favorite lift amongst the big three, deadlift, bench, and squat. Just because there's something about it, like getting aligned under the bar. It's almost like the power that you feel in it. Because with bench, I mean, you're laying down, you just don't generally feel that powerful. And then deadlift has always been kind of a tough one for me, just because of my lower back and that strain that's going on. So I do really like deadlift, but I think my injury has just held back a lot of the promising potential that could come with it. So, at least for me. But anyways, I think we're going to be getting into probably quite a bit of glute work today too, because man, I look at these like side tricep poses or side chest or anything that's kind of showing off that side profile of the legs. And I gotta say, I'm not super pleased with how proportional my hamstring is to my glute. So I think it's gonna be a fun leg day because I know Addison, the guy that we're hitting this with, he also has legs. And so it'll be kind of interesting to see if our workout lines up a lot, because I have my own coach, I'm his coach, and so I don't know how much our workout's going to line up, but it's definitely going to be a whole lot of bodybuilding style training. And so he was actually asking if I could spot him on the 1 rep max today. And of course I obliged, because come on now, he's hitting a PR. I got to be there to support. But anyways, it's just going to be a freaking grand old time. I'm looking forward to just seeing the gym, seeing how intense we can bring this leg day. And then at the same time, I think I'm going to switcheroo the order of how we do everything, because I hate to say it, we're not going to have a post-workout meditation like I usually prefer. Today we're going to be doing a meditation before the leg day, and then we'll get, I only had half of my third meal, so we'll get the other half of my third meal in right after that, and then rock and roll with some legs. But that being said, I do really like doing the meditation after the workout, but to be honest, we're starting the workout at 3:30. Knowing this athlete, we're probably gonna try to milk the workout as much as possible. There'll probably be some side chatter in there. We're still gonna we're gonna do our best to keep the intensity of the workout going. But if I had to guess, we're probably gonna be ending somewhere in the range of like 5:30 to 6. And so I need to get back to work. And so I think we have a little bit of lull time right now. We have from 3 to 3:30. And so we're going to get back to our place at about, it says 3:08 right now. We're going to do our meditation. He's going to come pick me up. It's pretty close to my place too. Like I said, it's in the general vicinity of where I live. And so go hit the leg workout, and man, probably get back to work right after. It's pretty exciting stuff for what we got cooking in the awareness realm. It's we're basically just switching apps from the platform that I communicate to all my clients with. We're basically switching that platform, and it's going to be a fun one, because I'm looking forward to how much more progress we can make. It's we have pictures that we get in, we have other measurements that we can track in this app that we're using right now, but we're switching to this other one where it's just going to be a little more user friendly. So that's my whole thing with awareness. It's just to evolve not only the athlete's progress, but also the progress of how we communicate that, because I want to make it as simple as possible for the athletes, but at the same time I want to make sure that they're just getting the best service possible. Like, everything is clear, everything is simple, and it'll just be, as Kendrick Lamar would say, beam bop boom 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 bop bam. There you go. Then they got their information. But that being said, Transcendental Meditations are going well. We're going to be getting into this one, and I want to have it with y'all completely live. That's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to having y'all in the car with me doing the meditation, because it's a special thing. I don't know. It's one thing to record a workout and kind of see me huffing and puffing that way, but it's another thing to see me in the meditative realm, because I get pretty freaking nuts with it. It's weird, like it just feels so good when I'm in the middle of it, that that there will be parts of it where I'm just freaking laughing. Like, I will laugh, and it doesn't even have to be because of anything in particular. It literally is just because the sensation of focusing on the mantra again and again and again, man, just feels like the word that I can think of right now that it feels like is levity. That's what it really feels like. It feels like I'm just a lot lighter. And, when I get into that realm, can't really help but to laugh and just enjoy the process. But anyways, that is a freaking wrap with this car talk that we got going on. I'm probably going to have a little bit of a car talk with Addison. Definitely going to see y'all in the gym, but we'll have to see about, if he wants to do the car talk before the gym. But anyways, I'll see y'all pretty shortly for the meditation. All right, so 20-minute timer has started, and if this clip cuts off randomly while I'm meditating, but all I'm doing when I'm doing this, inhale Shaamaaya, exhale Virei Om. And if you want to personalize a mantra for yourself, read the description below, plug it into ChatGPT, and you can meditate with me.